to my channel. Hope mko vizuri. I'm also good. I appreciate for the love, for the support. Kwa our last videos zinafanya vizuri. I appreciate, guys. Make sure you subscribe kama uja subscribe. For my returning subscriber, I appreciate. Subscribers, I appreciate. So guys, leo tunafanya another video. We wanna be talking about another topic, another interesting topic. Let's dig in, guys. Our topic today is focus. We will be talking about focusing. Yeah? Yani kila kitu tu about focusing, everything guys. So make sure you watch this video to the end so that you get to learn something. Usitoke hapa ujalan kitu. Make sure ukitoka hapa unaenda kukuwa focused. Yeah? Na kama uko focused, make sure utaongezea kukuwa focused. Yeah, so when we talk about focus, what is focus? Focus is being fully engaged in something. Like you're fully engaged. What do I mean by being fully engaged? Like your mental abilities and your physical abilities are directed to what you're doing, guys. You know, when we talk of mental ability, when we talk of physical women, energy yako, your brain ziko really, like your attention iko into what you're doing. You're really focused. Like, please, you get what I mean when you talk of being focused, you know? That means that your brain and also your body ziko into what you're doing. Like whatever you're doing at a particular time, you're really attentive to it. Yeah, that is what we call focus. Like all your energy equal into something. There are various aspects when we talk about focus. So there is school, being focused at work, and also being focused at relationship, and many others. Yeah, we know when we talk about school, when you're focused, your results will come well, your goals will get achieved. In work, you get to be productive to an organization, your customer services, and also you will be able to do your projects and the tasks you're given so easily without challenges. And even if you face challenges, you will get out of them, or rather you will solve them properly. So even as we talk of being focused, I want to ask this question. You as an individual, are you focused? Yeah? Because if we talk about being focused, everyone has their levels of being focused, you know? Kuna ule mtu ako focused 100, there is another person who is focused 20%, there is another person who is at 0, you know? So guys, are you focused? And if you know, if you're not focused, then I don't know if I'll say you are unfocused, but I don't know. So guys, we will be trying to help that person who is there and they feel like maybe yes they are focused, but they feel like they are not fully. And also those people who are like, I need to be focused. The solution is here. So guys, make sure you watch the video to the end so that you get to get tips and grow your focus to the levels you feel like they should be. When we talk about being focused, definitely there are reasons that lead to you being unfocused, and we want to be looking at those reasons, and I'll be talking about them one by one. And in case I've left, I will leave any you can add in the comment section. So at first, the first maybe reason as to why you're not focused might be depression. You know, if you're depressed, you're in that mood whereby you don't feel like doing something, you know, you just wanna maybe relax, you just wanna maybe chill. And this, when you're depressed, actually I don't think one has any concentration levels. So one of the results that will come from depression is that they won't be able to do something. That person cannot do anything, they cannot just focus. Yeah, another reason is maybe when you're taking some medication. There are medications that have side effects in terms of concentration. Guys, here I think you can't be focused if there is no concentration in what you're doing. So some medications may lead to you not concentrate, you know. and therefore you end up not being focused. So anxiety is another great reason for people not being focused. Yeah, when you're restless, you just have funny behaviors or feelings. Yeah, maybe you're sweating, maybe you're trembling, you know maybe you just feel so happy. You might not concentrate on what you're doing, and this leads to you not being focused because you can't do anything to completion. When you have trauma, this person is thinking, they are afraid of doing something. Maybe they feel like if they do something, they may end up getting traumatized. So when this person has that trauma thoughts in their mind, that person cannot concentrate on something, so they end up being unfocused. Yeah, there is also another reason, whereby you get that maybe you have lack of sleep, like you're not sleeping properly. So definitely this person, sleep is very healthy in your body. Yeah? Like you relax, mwili na relax, so that tomorrow your concentration iko powered, like iko charged. Now when you don't sleep, you'll not get focused, because you'll find that during the day you just feel like you're dizzy. You can't just concentrate. As I told you, kuna medications ziko na side effects za poor concentration. Yeah, and as we said, yeah, kuna video fulani tulisema kuna illegal drugs na legal. So when we talk of illegal drugs, when you use drugs, we say that those people have poor concentration kabisa, wako nje kabisa in terms of concentration. So now that's when you get that someone is not focused in what they are doing, because if that person has used the alcohol, then tomorrow anaanza kosa kwenda job, and maybe they might also not do what they had planned to do. Attention deficit is another cause of one not being focused. By saying this, I mean, like, one doesn't have the ability to manage their thoughts. Like if some thoughts comes to mind, then hivyo ataifikiria like for an hour to do, maybe for some time, whereby now you find that if this person was doing something and some thoughts get into their mind, then unfortunately they will have to stop what they are doing and focus on the thoughts they have. Therefore this person will not be effective in whatever they were doing, and that leads to one being unfocused. The effects of you being unfocused, and probably najua mtashanga, they are positive ones. Sometimes it's good kukuwa unfocused kidogo, at least hata brain inapungua. Effects kukuwa unfocused sometimes, like you reduce stress. Your mind at that point haiko compressed, haifikiri, like you may relax too. Yeah, there is stress reduction. And also when you're unfocused, sometimes you create you boost your creativity, because now the mind, you're not like thinking, you're not concentrated onto one thing. Your mind in a process all the informations, and your creativity inakuwa boosted, because now, like, how do I say, like you're not really concentrating, so the brain has time to connect all the informations in your mind, and through this your creativity is boosted. Yeah, the mind also consolidates the different memories in your brain, and this leads to long-term memory retention, whereby your memories ziko kwa brain too, because now the mind imetulia too. So what it does, it connects the memories you have in your brain. We have advantageous effects of being unfocused, but also, guys, there are also those negative effects of you being unfocused. Definitely if you're not focused, you will progress in your career. As I told you guys, school is one aspect of focus. So when definitely you're not focused at school, then your career progress will be bad. No one will get to employ you if you have bad results, you have bad issues with your schoolwork. Yeah, so it may lead to poor progress in your career, poor relationships with yourself and also with people. Yeah, those people who are focused, people who love people who are focused. Yeah, and many people who are focused, you will find that their friends are people who are focused. So definitely, if that person feels like hauko focused, then there is no way at a friendship itaingia. Therefore, that's when we begin to say that your relationship with people and also yourself are poor, because to yourself also you're not doing the best thing to yourself, you're not giving yourself time, maybe you're doing other things. Loss of opportunities. You know, if you're a person who is focused, as you're doing your things, as you're maneuvering around your maybe your projects or things, you might find other opportunities out there which you may decide to get into them and see what they have to do, or what they have to do, or what impact they have in your life. So now if you're not focused, I don't know how you will get to connect with opportunities, or rather you might find that maybe the opportunities comes your way, but now you don't have the ability to get into those opportunities. So also being unfocused can lead to you losing a lot of opportunities out there. Financial stability, eh? Yeah, when you're not focused, maybe you might put up a business and then you're not focused, then the business inaisha tu hivyo, because now you didn't really get focused with it, which might lead to you now having problems with your financial status. Hii kwanza imeaffect watu wengi sana. If you're not focused in what you're doing, or rather what someone else will help you do, then you might end up having financial stability. There is also poor health, whereby when you have chronic distractions, or rather you have a lot of distractions, you know, you might pressure your body mpaka sasa unapata like the body health ya mwili haiko poa, because you are having a lot of stress, like uko na stress mingi sana mpaka your health conditions zinadidimia tu, you know. So when you're focused, at least you give time to what is relevant. Therefore hata uta stress mwili ati sijui namaliza hii nifanye hii. Yeah, another one is time. When you're unfocused, you really use your time poorly, or rather time management yako iko very poor. This is what I mean when I say if you have allocated some time for something, then this mtu anakuja anakuambia twende mahali, or rather you just think like ama nifanye hii before nifanye hii, then your time management will be so poor, and definitely it might lead to negative impacts in whatever you are supposed to do. When you are unfocused, your personal growth might also be affected, whereby like if it's your goals ziko tu poor, haziendi mahali because you're not focused to doing them, or rather giving them time. So your personal growth as an individual, in terms of goals, in terms of abilities, you might not utilize your abilities properly because you are not focused. Another one is the long-term achievement of goals. When you are unfocused, you really struggle to have a long-term achievement of goals, whereby you start looking for distractions like TV, like video games, because now you feel like you're not achieving anything, you know. You are like, ai nimeka hii biashara miezi sita haisongi, you know, I rather just stay home and watch TVs, or rather I rather go and play PS somewhere else rather than cook up and kingojea customer. Yeah, those are the negative impacts that you may have. Solutions that will help you solve your problem of being unsolved, or rather things you will do to help you get focused. And one of them is making sure that you live in an environment that you don't have distractions, you know. If you really want to do something and mahali huko unasikia kama kuna distraction, just make sure umetafuta place. If maybe you are in the living room and people are making noise, go to the bedroom, do something. That is one. Another one is block timing. By block timing, I mean in this block timing you have various tasks to do. One of them is making sure you break your day. By that I mean make sure you break your hours, like useme kutoka 10 to 12 I'll be doing things, and make sure you do it. By the end of the day utakuwa umeachieve a lot. Another one is make sure you use your time properly. If you have allocated a certain time to do something, do it. Kama ni movie unataka kuwatch, first finish that whatever you're doing, then go watch. Then by that pia utakuwa umeachieve a lot. Also learn to plan your day, as I've told you. As also you break your day. Uwezi break 2 days useme by 8 to 10 takuwa nimekaa tu, you know. Yeah. Also another thing to help you, also your physical body, you know, it must be functional for you to concentrate, you know. So make sure you go for walks, make sure you take time to meditate, sometimes tulia tu, Yeah, just meditate so that your brain ataitulia. You know, for you to do something, you have to involve the body and the brain also, and the two have to be, you know, zikwetu zimerelax, ziko powered. So make sure you meditate sometimes, make sure you go for walks to ensure that your physique is good for work. Assign tasks, as I told you. Hapo hivyo kwa ukiallocate your time, when you're dividing your day, allocate tasks. Yeah, some of us unajua tunasemanga hatuna masaa, but if you check your time well, most of your time is wasted doing unnecessary things. Review your medications, because kuna medications zingine tunapeangwa, you know, and they tend to interfere with your concentration. So mostly it end up kuku affect. So if you're facing the challenges of being unfocused, you can also seek for professional help on how to get focused. Hope you've learned something, and if kuna point nimeachilia, you can drop it down in the comments section. And guys, let's try to focus. You know, let's focus. We already have the tips. Let's focus, guys. I love you all. Thank you for the support. Come on, just subscribe. Make sure you hit that subscription button so that we keep going. I love you all, guys. Bye.